let them find out whether or not somebody was evicted, somebody who's an elderly person, let's say somebody who's disabled. We tried that simple solution of just letting them find out by requiring that the seller of the TIC inform them. And the mayor vetoed that legislation. It was a simple act to make sure that good people who want to buy a TIC aren't part of some eviction process of some elderly person, somebody who's disabled. The mayor vetoed it, and I think that in large part is why we're here today.
All due respect, Supervisor, that is done. That's in the disclosures. As soon as somebody says, I want to buy the building, and they submit something in writing, I want to buy the building, they're informed. So.
Okay, thank you very much.
Madam Chair,
yeah.
No, I think that's an exaggeration, and you know it. The idea was to disclose up front. That doesn't mean that you'd have to post a sign on the front of a building. That could be on the flyer that was inside the TICs and so forth. It's by the time you get to escrow,
No.
By the time you get to escrow, you're there. You're buying that building. And someone tells you, by the way, somebody was evicted here. Now you're supposed to go find out a little bit more. You're supposed to investigate it. It's very different between finding out at the beginning of the process when you still can choose between a bunch of units and finding out when you're about to go into escrow or you're in escrow.
I utterly, if I can actually comment, I utterly disagree. Escrow, I think you guys are confusing the term of what escrow means. We're not talking about the time in which you're signing your documents and purchasing your home. There's a disclosure package. Each agent in San Francisco requires that the disclosure package is read and signed off on before an offer is placed. Also, the MLS listings for each building says this is an Ellis-acted building. So I urge you all to do your homework and look at what's out there and talk to the people that are in this line and profession to see how these processes are really taking place.